Hi, buddy, it's Shap. Happy Thursday. Actually, it's not a beautiful day. It's freaking cloudy out. Okay, how hard are you training? I should say you're not training hard enough, but we'll stick with how hard are you training. Okay, if you know what RPE stands for, RPE, let me know. Put it in the comment box, share it out. I'm going to tell you at the end what it means and why it's important and a few other key things. So, from years of training and coaching and teaching, I will often say, how hard was that? And I'll get shot, man, that was like a 10 out of 10. I'm like, are you sure? Like, yeah, I couldn't do any more. And I'd watch and I'd think to myself, probably not a 10, maybe like a 7 or an 8. And a lot of times, especially people that are just getting involved in fitness or wellness, what they think they're doing is like all out. And it's not to say that it's not hard, but it's not nearly as hard as they think it is. And how do we figure that out? Well, I mean, obviously, on whether you're doing cardio or you're lifting weights, it's really hard if you can't do any more. So if you're running on a treadmill, you have to stop running, it was pretty darn hard. If you're picking up a weight and you can't do another rep, you can't do another rep. It was pretty hard. But a lot of times we don't realize that. And I'll give you a basic example of how training really should work. So the other day I was doing an incline dumbbell press, like this, doing a dumbbell press, and I was doing 90s. Now my goal was to get 3 sets of 10 and then do an AMRAP. And an AMRAP means as many reps as possible. So I've done this enough times that I pretty much know my strength level. So I got 10 on the first set, it was pretty hard. 10 on the second set, a little harder, and 10 on the third set. It was really hard, but not all out. So on the fourth set, I was able to get 12. So if I was able to get 12 on the fourth set, what's that tell you about the first 3 sets? Well, it tells you that they weren't all out, because if they were all out, there's no way I would have gotten 12 on the fourth one. And that's really important when we're trying to figure out how hard we're training. It doesn't mean that you got to go all out. It just means you should know how hard something is. So RPE means rate of perceived exertion. Rate of perceived exertion. How hard we think we're working. And generally speaking, it's on a 1 to 10 scale. 10 means you're going all out. 1 means you're not training really at all. Where should you be most of the time? Generally speaking, somewhere in that 7 to 8 to 9 range. Okay, I'll follow it up with this again on something else. Thanks again for all you do. Appreciate you. You're awesome.